So another map is this compass. I have a connection in Norway, Thor Olufsen, and he is going to be publishing a book on the inner compass of conscious leadership. He starts with truth at the top, at the north of the compass. Truth is everything, but truth is also subjective. So here he's referring to your personal truth. It's when you get into truth with yourself in that very inner, still way about who you are, what you represent in the world, the truth about how you want to live your life, the truth maybe about what has been working or what isn't working. You then start to be able to shift more and more closely to finding your true purpose and what you're here to do on this planet. And then one can start to set very powerful intentions. And those intentions can be like mantras that you can repeat to yourself on a daily basis. And you can start to share with, with others around you, around your, what is your intention and what are you wanting to put out in the world and where are you going? And then he talks about humility, because a lot of this work is really about casting our ego aside. And the deeper we go, actually, I'm finding the less I know. And it really teaches me a lesson in humility and this living this life with a question mark, I know a dear friend of mine who's on the call this evening, Ron Schiff, is always asking the question and teaching the groups that he leads in his Zen Buddhism classes is just keep saying to yourself in meditation, I don't know. And it's one of the ways that we can really help to subdue that ego when it starts to become inflated or even excited by our ideas that we have. Because often when we enter onto this path and we suddenly in our purpose, actually it can be another way of spiritual ego living out as well. And we have to be very careful of these traps. So the path of humility is really key. And then trust. Trust that you are receiving the guidance. Trust that you have an inner knowing. Trust that your soul and your higher self is going to lead you to where you need to go next. And sometimes that is only literally revealed in the 11th hour. Trust that as well. And gratitude. The act of gratitude for the big things, the small things on a daily basis has been one of the lifesavers for me in my life. As soon as I find myself grumbling or mumbling or dissatisfied, I immediately try and shift to what can I be grateful for in this moment? Is it my health? Is it the beautiful location that I'm finding myself and blessed to be in? Is it that I'm sharing passion and purpose with others on a call like this? And we're all in this common purpose together. Whatever it is for you, that you've had a meal today, look around you in your world for things that you can be grateful for, the big and the small. And then compassion. It's interesting on LinkedIn how there's been this explosion of communication around leading with compassion. And it's really going back to that leading with heart, but there's heart and backbone in compassion. And how do we stay in our center where we can be compassionate towards others, but we don't have to be taken off track by the suffering in the world either. But compassion is a key ingredient on this path. And sometimes we ourselves have to take the hard knocks to really find compassion for things, people, situations. And I found in my own life, just by having the hard knocks in life, the obstacles that one faces or the challenges that one faces, how that can lead to a much more compassionate outlook on life and to be able to be there compassionately for others that perhaps we would have dismissed or overlooked in our everyday walk of life. And forgiveness. I think Mother Teresa was such a great exemplar on this planet, possibly one of the greatest, along with Nelson Mandela, the Dalai Lama, on forgiveness. When someone has done you wrong, the prayer to ask for the ability to forgive others. And this doesn't necessarily come in one go either. Sometimes it takes years in a situation to truly forgive, to truly let go, to truly release. Or it can happen instantaneously. The process is unique for every individual. But forgiveness is one of these major things that helps us to let go of the past and to forge forward and allow our new personal blueprint to come forwards and to embrace it, to move into the future.